The fluorescent lights emitted their familiar hum at 11:47 p.m. as I examined the schedule affixed to the manager's office door. 3 unfamiliar names, all slated for their initial night shift training. Excellent. Another group of summer youths, who believed working nights at McDonald's would be effortless income. I had been engaged in this for 8 years now. 8 years of observing adolescents saunter in here, convinced they knew better, assuming the regulations were mere suggestions, believing I was merely some embittered veteran attempting to complicate their lives. Most of them endured 2 weeks. The astute ones resigned after the initial night. The truly astute ones never returned post-orientation. The eatery felt distinct at night. During daylight, it was pandemonium, shrieking children, frazzled parents, the incessant beep of fryers and timers. But following the evening rush, subsiding, and the final stragglers departing, the locale assumed a distinct character. Shadows appeared elongated. The vibrant yellow and red color palette seemed garish under the stark fluorescence. Even the cursed clown mascot appeared more ominous when glimpsed in your side vision. You, Marcus. I pivoted to observe a lanky youth with bleached hair and an exaggerated self-assurance that shouted trouble. Must be 17, perhaps 18, with a sort of smirk that indicated he had never encountered a regulation he couldn't manipulate. His attire was already rumpled, name tag askew, shoes that had seen superior days. Typical summer recruit. Presumed he'd glide through 3 months and amass some simple earnings. That's Mr. Torres to you. I seized my clipboard and advanced toward the counter. You're punctual? Excellent. Are the others here yet? Yeah, there's some reserved youth by the registers, and another. Fellow who's been jesting about everything since he arrived. He trailed me, hands thrust deep in his pockets. I'm Jake, by the way. Jake Morrison, the boisterous one. I could already discern, likely accustomed to being the class jester. Assumed charm and demeanor could extricate him from anything. Would observe how long that persisted. Near the front registers, I noticed. The other two, a timid-looking girl with dark hair pulled back tightly, incessantly inspecting her phone and glancing around as if anticipating something to leap at her. She had that deer-in-headlights appearance that screamed, first job ever. Her attire was immaculate, name tag perfectly aligned, as if she had rehearsed donning it at home. The anxious one, without a doubt, was beside her a stocky guy with an easy smile was endeavoring to balance a salt shaker on the edge of a napkin dispenser. Everything about him exuded a relaxed vibe. With shoelaces, untucked shirt, the sort of individual who likely arrived 5 minutes tardy to everything and somehow made it function. He had the physique of someone who played football until he discovered video games were more enjoyable. Very well, assemble. I clapped my hands once, sharply enough to capture their attention. I am Marcus Torres, night shift overseer. For the ensuing hours, I am your instructor, your superior. Potentially the sole barrier between you and a very unpleasant experience. Jake scoffed, rolling his eyes. Man, it's McDonald's. How unpleasant could it be? We flip burgers, take orders, clean some things. I have this under control. I allowed that to linger in the air for a moment, scrutinizing his expression. They invariably uttered something akin to that. The cocky ones, particularly, had no comprehension of what night shift genuinely entailed. What is your name? I indicated the anxious girl. Sarah Chen. Her voice was barely above a murmur. She clutched her phone like a lifeline, and I observed her hands were trembling slightly. This is